Eddie, when you mentioned TKO Boxing before, obviously Dana White's vision is so different to your vision of boxing. He believes it's broken. He wants to rebuild it from the ground up. As you said previously, you've said Dana is someone that you've looked up to with the way how he's built up the UFC model, but things are different now. You react to that by saying you believe you're still the best boxing promoter in the world. He's competitive. He wants to be the best boxing promoter in the world. What's that dynamic like now? Because it is seemingly going to become a rivalry between you both, isn't it?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, spoke to him the other day. Not really. It was only about some tickets, actually, for UFC London that he sorted me out. So we get on very well. I respect him. I don't agree. I don't have to agree with all these comments about boxing. I'm sure if I gave my opinion on UFC and MMA, he wouldn't agree with them either. I don't believe at all that boxing's broken. I think boxing is wonderfully bizarre. And it's on fire at the moment, and that's the reason that Dana White and TKO want to enter the space. Am I the best boxing promoter in the world? Yes, but that is my opinion. You know, I think if people are really honest, I think some might have to reluctantly agree. Will he be a better boxing promoter than me? Quite possibly. I don't think so, but I'm always going to say that because I'm also heavily deluded, but most of the time right. But at the same time, they're a fantastic business. I think the concept's going to be really interesting, and I don't necessarily think it's going to be what people think. When people as aggressive as TKO and Dana White come out and say, it's going to take time, we're going to build it from the bottom up, that doesn't mean they're going to come in and sign up the biggest talent and just roll out a concept that's going to smash people through the roof. And, you know, it's something that they're going to build and take time at. So, I don't know. I mean, will we become competitors? Depends how long that takes. We might end up working together. I'm open to everything, but I think him in boxing and TKO boxing can only be good for the sport.
Well, where does it leave you guys in Riyadh season? I know Turkey alluded to there's another year or so left. Does it seem from your perspective you might be swaying towards exclusively working with TKO and not?
Well, there's three different arms, isn't there? There's Riyadh season, there's Ring magazine events, and now there's the league. So, you know, we move forward. We're running the event in Times Square, which we've been asked to do. We have a lot of fighters coming up on upcoming cards. I have no idea. I mean, our business was extremely strong without Riyadh season, and it will be extremely strong, probably stronger without them, and it will be strong with them if they keep going. So it doesn't really matter what happens. We just concentrate our own business. What other people do, they do. But we've got a great relationship with His Excellency in Riyadh season, and we expect that to continue.
Final one, obviously, Jake Paul in the headlines. Again, you and AJ obviously called his bluff. Do you actually think, if it got down to it, he would step into the ring with Anthony Joshua?
I actually do. Because I think Jake Paul is all about creating those crazy moments and making as much money as possible. And there's enough people around him that will be telling him that he's got a chance against AJ and Canelo and all these people that he might just do it. But you can't come out and call it out and then say 2026. Like, at the moment, we don't have a fight. He don't have a fight. Why not now, if you really want to do it? But
you'd do it, wouldn't you? You and AJ have said you would actually.
Yeah, I mean, only because he doesn't have a title, AJ. We're not defending anything. We're not trying to unify. We're not trying to be undisputed. It'd be probably $100 million for just literally a stroll in the park. So how can you turn it down?
Has nothing been said since that 2026 comment?
I don't believe so. I think they might have spoken, but I don't think they're serious about the fight now. But who knows?